Wherever Donald Trump travels, whether he's meeting with global leaders or escaping to Mar-a-Lago or one of his golf courses, the Secret Service goes to keep him safe. Abraham Lincoln actually created the agency on the day of his assassination, but it wasn't until decades later that Secret Service agents took on the task of protecting the president. Today, the agency protects Donald Trump, both in Washington and anywhere else in the world that he travels. So before starting, please hit the like button and press the subscribe button to get more such informative videos. Below, check out the most interesting facts about how the Secret Service keeps the president safe, even when he jets off halfway around the world on Air Force One. Secret Service agents scope out the president's destination months ahead of time. The Oregonian reports that when the president plans to travel, Secret Service agents will visit his destination up to 3 months in advance. There they meet with local law enforcement agencies to work out the logistics of the trip. They have to clear airspace at the airport during the president's arrival. They also need to request a motorcade route through town. Plus, they need to identify nearby trauma hospitals. They even need to secure safe locations for the president in the event of an attack or another emergency. They identify people they need to watch and warn them. The Oregonian reports that when Secret Service agents prepare for presidential travel, they also work with local police to identify any possible threats. Specifically, they look for the most serious category of possible threats. These come from people who have threatened the president in the past and actually have the capability to carry out the threats. Secret Service agents then actually contact those people. The agents even warn them that they'll be watched closely when the president comes to town. Dogs help them watch out for bombs. As the president's arrival date draws near, Secret Service agents bring in the bomb-sniffing dogs. They check every stop on the president's route with the dogs, and they clear nearby streets of all parked cars to ensure that no one can plant a car bomb near the president's hotel, according to the Oregonian. They also plan out the locations where the president will exit his limousine, and they set up canopies over those areas so that he isn't exposed. Secret Service agents travel with a bag of the president's blood type. Mental Floss reports that when Secret Service agents escort the president on his travels, they're always prepared for an emergency. In fact, the Presidential Protection Division, the branch of the Secret Service responsible for guarding the lives of the president and his family, train its agents in 10-minute medicine. That way, they know how to do everything possible to keep the president alive until he can get medical attention in an emergency. No matter where he goes, the president can never be more than 10 minutes away from a trauma hospital, and the Secret Service posts an agent at each hospital, ready to coordinate with the hospital staff in case of an emergency. Plus, the president's motorcade also carries bags of blood and the president's blood type in case he needs a transfusion. They drive him around in heavily modified limousine. The Secret Service has made some interesting modifications to Donald Trump's limousine. The limo goes with him even when he flies. According to Mental Floss, the heavily armored vehicle is flat tire proof and bulletproof, and the agents who drive it have extensive experience in defensive driving. In fact, those agents learn how to perform a 180-degree turn. That way they can dodge an explosion or reroute around a roadblock. Mental Floss notes that the limo and other vehicles used by the president go to a Secret Service garage for maintenance. Also at that garage, the agency modifies commercial vehicles in order to make them more attack resistant. Secret Service agents always have an extra plane waiting. Donald Trump flies on Air Force One, but before the president's jet touches down at his destination, the Secret Service will fly a backup plane to a secret location. The Oregonian reports that they take this precaution, just in case something happens to the primary mode of transport. In fact, the publication reports that every time the president travels, thousands of people get involved. A minimum of 7 planes fly with the president. That includes some that transport cargo such as helicopters, limousines, and communication equipment. Other planes hold hundreds of agents and staff members. They never leave the president alone, even in the restroom. Mental Floss also reports that when the president travels, Secret Service agents never leave him alone, even in the bathroom. Being on protective detail means following the president wherever he or she might go, the publication explains. This includes the bathroom, the doctor's office, or anywhere that might benefit from a little privacy. The president never goes into a room alone. Even if he goes to get a prostate exam or a colonoscopy, a Secret Service agent armed with a gun will accompany him. Secret Service agents watch the president's food. Donald Trump's diet has proven a topic of fascination for many Americans, but Secret Service agents are interested in what the president eats for a very different reason. As Mental Floss explains, every bite of food presented to the president is prepared under the watchful eye of the Secret Service. Agents even stare down White House chefs to ensure that nobody poisons Trump's food. The Oregonian reports that when the president travels, a crew of cooks and servers go with him. They buy groceries and prepare food for the president in whatever kitchen is available, with Secret Service agents watching to ensure that nobody interferes. They also choose a hotel where the president will stay. Donald Trump probably has lots of opinions about hotels. but he doesn't get to choose where he'll stay when he travels. Mental Floss reports that the Secret Service scouts out hotels to choose one where they can best control the environment. They run background checks on hotel employees, and if anybody has a criminal history, the hotel manager has to ask them not to come in that day. Additionally, the Secret Service will take out entire floors above and below the president's room. Agents will also commandeer elevators for their own private use, which can disrupt a hotel's business. Mental Floss notes the Secret Service even keeps an elevator repairman on standby in case the president gets stuck. Secret Service agents prepare the president's hotel room. It's not just housekeeping that has to prepare for the president's arrival. The Oregonian notes that before the president arrives at the hotel, agents perform a complete sweep of all rooms where the president will be. They check for bugging devices and explosives, and they even take apart all the picture frames to ensure that nothing is concealed inside. Then they put bulletproof plastic over the windows. They even remove the phones and televisions to eliminate the possibility of eavesdropping devices, and they replace those devices with their own secure electronics. So what do you think about the security of the US president? Tell us in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, then please hit the like button, and if you want to get more videos like this, then please press the subscribe button.